Hey everyone! So, CES was last month and the packages have started to come in. All of these items that are in front of me are items that I have received from companies that I'm working with from CES, and we're going to do it a little bit differently today. I want to show you what has come in and what you can expect for reviews from us for the next few weeks. So we are leaving by the time this goes live. I'll be in Chicago for the Chicago Auto Show if the weather actually cooperates. But I want to show you some of these items that we're excited to try out and we're looking forward to kind of playing with. So we're going to do it just a little different, give you a little preview video today. We've got a pile of these boxes. You can't see all of them, but I want you to see what's coming. Let's try that again. So what we're going to start with is the one right here on top. It's covered in fuzz because the cats got around here. And we're going to open this up. And this is from Disney Code Illusion. This is a coding and education kit. This was in my top 5 products video. And it teaches kids of all ages how to code. But it does it with Disney stories and characters. So this is the kit they sent. And we're going to actually be testing this out. Now, I know some very basic coding skills. I know enough to be dangerous, actually. So let me actually get all this other stuff out of that view. And we're going to bust into this. Okay, so they had this on display at CES, and I showed you a little preview video of it. And it does come with this book, and we're going to open this up right now, and I'm going to show you what is in here. From my understanding, that's really loud, but from my understanding, this book should have a bunch of coding lessons in it that should relate to different coding stories. And there's places for you to store things in here as well. And there are instructions and different things hidden in here. And there's postcards that you get that help you fill it out. As you register the Code Illusion set, there's all the information. So you will get this book that not only has some artwork from Disney and it has some really neat kind of stuff, there's cards to go along with each of it. Some of the lessons they were highlighting were learning how to make Elsa's snow move, and there's different ones as well. So I want to check and see what is in this folder. And this is your secret postcards folder. So these will go with each of your lessons. And of course, everything is beautifully done, high quality. It is Disney. And each chapter, you get these kind of envelopes that have different lessons in them. And each one of these envelopes has the postcards for your lessons that you take, and you will fill up your book here as you go through. Now, I am not sure what all of these lessons are. We're going to go through and we're going to try some of these ourselves and see if it actually, if we can learn how to code some. But in the meantime, we have this really neat book with some Disney artwork in it too. And some of our absolute favorite movies are in here. So this one is probably going to be a several part series because I'm going to have to do the chapters. And we're going to see how those actually work out for us and if they actually help us with our coding or not. So that is the first thing that we have. The thing that was hiding underneath it and not very well is the Pix backpack. Now, Pix has been around for a while, and for me, I find this fascinating. I'm going to have to, I know there's an easy way to open this box. So I'm going to have to figure out what exactly I want this backpack to show. But we're going to take the bag out, and when we actually get around to revealing and reviewing this item for you, I'm going to have it all hooked up with the app and show you just how it works. But it does have an LED readout screen on the front of this backpack. And for me, I find this absolutely fascinating that you can actually change the design on the front of the bag, and if you feel it, you can actually feel where the lights are in there. So you can customize your backpack for your mood that day, for an event. If you're going to an event, you can change it however you want. But before we even get into that, I just want to open it up and see what the interiors are. So zippers on an angle, which I find very, very interesting, and it's not something that we usually see in a lot of our backpacks. Ooh, I like that plastic in there. But inside, we have some spaces. You even have a spot here for a laptop. Looks like we have some tablet spaces. We even have a USB cord. I'm not sure if this is to help you charge devices or if this is actually for the front here. So that is something that we're gonna have to look at. Again, I'm gonna have to look at the instructions on how to set this up, and we're going to actually do a full review of the Pix backpack coming pretty soon here. I'm just kind of excited. I'm just thinking for like the next convention I go to or something, I could have my logo or words on here, whatever I want it to say. If that's something we can do, I'm gonna have to play with it and find out. But the texture here is very interesting as well. The size overall, I like that it's something that I could actually take on an airplane and I could fit under a seat without a problem. So we're gonna put this one right back here, and we're gonna move on to this small thin box right here. So this small thin box actually has quite a bit of stuff in it. And I highlighted Wiz just a little bit again in my top 5 video. Wiz is an intelligent smart light system. They have the Edison bulbs, and they sent me a whole bunch of their bulbs for us to test out and to review, and that's going to be coming soon as well. We also have the smart plugs that we can use so we can turn some of our non-smart products into smart products. Let's see if we can get these out. I'm being a little ginger and careful pulling these out just because they are kind of, you know, light bulbs. So we don't want to really do that. So this is the connected light, the regular LED, and it has the bright colors, RGB one, I believe. We actually have the Wiz Mote, so you can control light remotely. So that's fun. Oh, we have another A19 bulb, so we have 2 of these. One more. And all of these, I'm very pleasantly surprised. All of these made it their way here without any problem. So this one is a BR30 LED light. Again, it has 16 million colors. So that's really cool. It does work with IFT. It works with Ecobee, SmartThings, Google, any of your assistants. You'll be able to get these to work. It does have a separate app. So if you already have Philips Hue integrated like we do, this is something that you would have a separate app for. But we already have 100 apps. So what's one more? So this is again another review that's coming shortly. So we are going to move on to another one. Let's see. I'm gonna put this box down here. This office is getting trashed. It wasn't the breakable stuff. We're good. All right, so this box is from our friends at Jabra. Now I've worked with Jabra on and off pretty much since I've been writing. I want to say since my 2nd year writing, I've been getting Jabra products to review. Anything from the speakers that go in the car to headphones, any of that stuff. And even before that, it was a brand that I was purchasing. So I was excited to meet Jabra. My favorite earbuds are their, I want to say 65T earbuds that I've had for a few years now. I lost them on a trip. I was in tears because I've lost them. Thankfully, they were found. They're not exactly cheap earbuds. So when I was at CES, I did talk to Jabra. They have a lot of new products on the way, and they offered to send me their 85T headphones, earbuds. And we're gonna open these up. And of course, we do have the bright Jabra branding in here, and some crinkle paper that we're going to promptly get rid of before the cats enjoy it. And then we have, oh, I'm sorry, these are the 75T Elites. So these are similar to the earbuds that I already have. They are the upgrade for them. And with that comes better, you know, better battery power as well as audio. Now I will say some of my Jabra products I've had for several years also still work perfectly when it comes to listening to anything. I have some big Bose style over-the-ear headphones from them that they give me great audio. And the only thing I missed in the last couple years with the new Jabra products is I miss the ability to, or some of the cords they used to send. They used to send these really nice braided cords with their products. But these are their 75T Elite earbuds, and they are tested for secure fit up to 28 hours of time, which is great. I believe they are waterproof. I will double check that when we actually get into the actual reviewing of these. I did mention that I'm going to Chicago this week for the auto show. These most likely will be coming with me. I'm going to be testing them to see if they are as good as the ones I currently have. I actually use my earbuds a lot when I'm editing videos, and I'm going to be editing a lot of videos on the fly. So I'm really excited about trying these out. So thank you, Jabra, for sending these. And I do believe we have more from them coming pretty soon here. Now, this box over here is kind of turned into I believe a hodgepodge from other brands. And it's because I've been kind of opening up the items, or the box at least, to see what's in here and setting it aside. And then I had so many boxes. So I've been starting to condense things. Now these ones here are new earbuds from Motorola. These are their 3-in-1 Smart True wireless headphones. These are their Tricks. So these are Tricks Beyond Wireless. They have Alexa built in. They work with Google Assistant and Siri, and they are waterproof. And they also have this corded base that you can actually kind of wind it up around. So as much as I do love my Jabra earbuds, one of the things that I do struggle with is when I'm traveling is the ability to make them corded. When it comes to the airplanes, because when I'm on an airplane, I want to hear the movie, which the crap ones they give you on planes, I always take them if they're free, because I always end up breaking my crap earbuds on planes. And I have a hard time connecting to my phone wirelessly or through Bluetooth while in the air. So I want to have something that I can either plug in and listen to a movie or music or whatever, but I still want to have quality. And this gives you that flexibility. I believe they are waterproof. Again, something I'm going to have to double check. And it already has Alexa skills built into it, so that's kind of fantastic. And they are kind of compact. And this little case, I guess you would call it, that you can spiral the loop support, I believe they call it. This little case here also can house your earbuds and charge it. So it's kind of fun. We're going to be testing out a lot of earbuds probably over the next few weeks, so keep that in mind. So we're going to move on to, this one is from MyCharge. This is the Hub Turbo. Now we did go to the MyCharge party. I think Joey Fatone was there. It's at the Venetian. And they had some of these there that you could check out. What I do like about this charger, it already has the wall plug built right into it, and it has different ways to charge different things. It has built-in USB-C and lightning cable. Now, my only concern with that is I still have an older, it's pretty old, Samsung phone that takes regular micro USB, but it does have the regular USB port at the top, so I can still use it. But this can be used with the USB-C to charge my DJI Osmos as I'm walking around. So this is probably going to be charged up and taken on the go with me. And it charges up to 75% faster. So 4-in-1 universal charger, has everything already built in. I worked with MyCharge years ago, and I used that charger probably a good couple years until I probably ended up killing it. So this is the Hub Turbo. This is one of their portable chargers that they're coming out with this year. So that's exciting, and probably, like I said, is going on the road with me. Now the rest of the box, the rest of stuff in this box, I should say, we still have some other items over to the side here. These are all from Anker. Now Anker is another brand that we purchase a lot of in our home, and there's a reason for that. Their cables are ones that we absolutely love, and their fast lightning charging spots are fantastic, and they are a brand that we want to kind of continue to use. So I was excited when Anker was willing to send me some products to try out. because they are items that we want to try anyhow, and they're ones that we trust. So the first item is going to be this charging hub. Now this is not one that's going to be on the go with us. We have a lot of travel coming up here, but this is one that's probably going to be here in the office. I'm not sure if you're able to see over to the side or not, but we have a bunch of things plugged in with USB cords flying out of it. And it's nice to have a spot that we can charge everything in one place, and we only have to have one wall plug for it. So I really like the size. I love these IQ ports that it has here on the side. These are helpful for fast charging anything, pretty much, as long as you have a good cord. And then we have all these other ones. We've been working for a long time trying to find a place or a way to create a charging hub for our phones, our devices, especially as often as I'm traveling. We're looking for something that can charge a lot of things at once. And our day-to-day charger, I want to say my regular Anker charger that I have has probably one lightning port and 3 others. And so this really will help keep things clean on the desk, which it's not really clean right now. And it's also going to help us charge a lot of our devices all at the same time. So, and it may actually give us a place to put all of our phones and everything else. So that is the first item. Now the Anker items, I will say, usually for this type of thing, I wouldn't be taking them out of the box like this. But Anker, a lot of their packaging does not show you what is in there until you actually take it out. So it does tell you on there, but it doesn't really help on a visual platform like video. So this is another Anker product. We've got a few more. Come on. Ooh. I'm really good at ruining packaging too. So this is an Anker charger. Which one is this? Oh, this is a Power Expand Plus 7-in-1 USB-C Ethernet hub. So we have a lot of travel coming up, and it's not just me traveling, but we have some coming up over this year. We're going to be traveling probably to different countries that may not have as reliable power source that we're used to. So part of the reason we're getting some chargers and things now from brands that we trust is we're going to want to have something that not only that we could charge with, but we could actually take with us and know that our devices are going to get the same power source. We struggled a little a couple years back, 3-4 years back when we were in Europe, when we had some problem getting some of our devices to charge when we were in England and France. So, it's not necessarily that their stuff won't charge ours, as we may not have the right connections. And even that little portable charger block we have, that may not give us the right, it may not convert it right. I think I'm trying to say that right. It may cause a problem converting it, and it may underpower or overpower the batteries, and we're trying to look to prevent that. But this is actually, I believe, an Ethernet port, but what we really wanted this for is it has these card readers here. Now, it has SD, micro SD, HDMI, and PD input. So we do have 2 USBs over here and an Ethernet port here. So what this is going to be useful for is if we're in a hotel and we're trying to port information from our cards to our machine and have something that can read something quickly and easily. So this one we can charge off of as well. However, this one is more for transferring the data. So let's see what else. Ooh, we have more headphones. These are their Soundcore headphones. These ones we can actually see on the box. So like the other headphones, I'm probably not going to take them out just yet. But they are, I want to say it was last year or 2 years ago, Anker did a Kickstarter or GoFundMe type thing. One of the crowdfunding campaigns, I guess you would call it. Campaigns for these new earbuds. And we have a pair of them in the house. And these are kind of the updates to them. These are the These are Soundcore by Anker. So while Anker usually is somebody we rely on for chargers and for cords, this is their new kind of line of earbuds. So we find we like the ones we have. We like the charging case it has. I believe we got them in white, I think they were. And these are the Liberty Neos, totally wireless earphones. We want to try out the new version of them. So we were interested to see how these would go. So these will be, when we start comparing earbuds, these are going to definitely be on that list. And then the last thing in here is a beast. It's heavy. This is another one we have to open up. This one, I believe this is a PowerCore 26800 PD 45 watt charger. Now this charger is under the limits. You can take it on an airplane. That is very important. Like I said, with our travels we have coming up, we want to make sure that everything we have is compliant with our devices, as well as something that we can actually take on an airplane. But I'm excited about this one. I mean, this is a beast of a charger. Okay, this is not small. This is not one that I would generally toss in my purse to go with me. It does have the Smart IQ, the Smart IQ on there. The amount of power in this thing, it comes with a few dots already there, and it has a USB PD port. So what is that, USB-C? And you can charge and you can run your devices off this for hours. For these trips like I'm doing this week to Chicago, that I'm constantly going to be on my device, this may end up in my backpack, and it may end up being something that I'm going to want to keep with me, just because it can power my devices and recharge them over and over and over and over, and I'm probably going to need that. So this one is, again, another one we're taking for travel. It is something that if you have a small device that you can run off a USB, perfect for that. So we have two more items. I'm gonna go with this one over here. So, shock of all shocks, we have a theme. We have more headphones. Now these are from Frogs, and these are Airtime Sports, and they have 25-hour battery life. So they are really cute. I like the kind of foamy coral color, and I'm excited to try these ones out. They do have a fun case, and they have earbuds. I believe these ones, again, are waterproof. Again, I'm going to verify all of this when we actually go and review these. But these ones actually have the earpiece that wraps around. And I know a lot of people have a hard time keeping traditional kind of earbuds in your ears, and these can assist with that. And they're really cute. It's a different look, it's a different feel, and again, it's ones that we're going to test out. And we're gonna have to let you know, and we'll do a comparison video with all these other ones. So we'll do the pros and cons. Like, I know this one's 25 hours, and the ones from Anker are 20 hours. So we've already got 5 more hours, but it just kind of depends on the quality of which one's going to end up being our favorite. So right now we have 4 of those. And then the last item we have is actually from our friends at Seagate. Now this one is a Sam Larson edition One Touch SSD. So Sam Larson is an artist, and I'm going to actually break the seal. Now there's a couple reasons you would want an SSD for your external. And again, for me, mostly it's going to be travel. I have external hard drives all over this house. I'd be really bad at breaking open up boxes. Okay, so I will say on here, it does have the Adobe Creative Cloud photography plan on here. So that's helpful if you don't already have it. Good. I'm just going to destroy them today because that's what I do. All right. There we go. So, little charger cable. It is one of the little braided ones. Again, I really like the little braided ones. I seem to have less of a problem destroying them. But what shocked me about these, this is it. This is your whole little SSD. Now this is 500 gigabytes. For me, this is absolutely perfect for traveling. I do love the artwork on here. It is really cool. It is so lightweight. I don't even know if it tells you how light this is. But I mean, the box itself is pretty light. But, and it does have some things included. Like it does have the Adobe Creative Cloud plan and a year of Create by Milio. I'm unfamiliar with that. But I'm not sure how heavy this is. But it does have transfer speeds up to 400 megabytes. And you can use with USB 3.0. And it's for Windows 7 or higher, or Mac 10.12 or higher. So I just love how little this is. I mean, it literally fits in the palm of your hand. And it's something that I could easily take with me on the go. This is not going to add a lot of weight to my tech bag as I'm traveling. But my only concern is because it is so small, what are the chances I could lose this? Probably pretty good. Compared to my other externals, I mean, I think I bought one a couple years ago. There's a couple terabytes. And it's not a static, you know, it's not an SSD. But it's like twice the size. So, and if I had one of my phones in here, I could show you how big this is compared. But I mean, it literally fits in the palm of your hand. So that's really cool. And I mean, the artwork is really cool too. So I'm surrounded by technology. This is what's coming the next few weeks. The next couple days, you're going to see a lot of car content. And we're going to be working on getting that up as soon as we can. Hopefully we'll be doing it pretty much all day as it happens. And that's it for right now. We will be back next week. Yeah, next week. And we're going to start going through all of this stuff. And, you know, playing with some coding and playing with a lot of earbuds and a lot of chargers. So that's it for today, you guys. I will see you guys soon. And get ready to look out for some tech reviews. So we'll see you then. Bye.